Welcome to Kempner Canucks. My name is Rev Trev. So glad that you're here. Today I want to talk to you about living the dream. Living the dream. And we're going to be talking about the Vancouver Canucks. And some of you are like, what do you mean living the dream? We've been living a nightmare. We haven't made the playoffs in a decade. And like, yes, I get it. Well, I've got some things that I think the Canucks are dreaming about, wanting to live in the not just hope, but reality. And speaking of reality, in my personal life, if someone comes up to me and says, hey, Trevor, how you doing? I answer very often, I'm living the dream, man. Living the dream. And they all laugh and they think it's just a funny thing I say. But I actually feel that way. Now, how can I be living the dream? Am I totally rich, and is it all the stuff that I have, and is it the titles and positions and all those things? No, those aren't the most important things in life. I'm rich in the most important things in life, and I think it's really important to be content with what you have. I've learned how to do that. I've got an incredible family. If you've met my wife, you've understood that I've married up, man. She is incredible. She is an amazing wife, amazing friend. I have three incredible friends. I have, three incredible kids. I have incredible friends, loyal, caring, incredible, would be there for me if ever went through a hard time, and they have been in the past. I'm so thankful for my friends. I'm thankful for my church. I'm thankful for my faith. I mean, that gives me a lot of not only hope, but life. And I feel like I'm living life to the full, okay? So I feel this way. I know this way. There's so much to live for and be hopeful for. Now, being a Canucks fan has been awful. It's been awful at times. I mean, there's been times where I'm like, man, is this worth it anymore? And have you ever felt like that being a fan of the Canucks? Now, I'm faithful, I'm loyal till the end. Like, that's the kind of guy I am. I can't jump ship, even though it may have been tempting a few times during the last few decades that I've been watching this team. But I think when it comes to the dream, when it comes to Vancouver Canucks, for example, I think what it is they want, like, isn't the dream that, our young guys would become our stars? Now, we've seen that with Hughes and with Pedersen and Demko are our stars. They really are. And we've got complementary pieces that are the core, like JT Miller, and now getting Kuzmenko. That's been awesome. But the dream would be to be living the dream in Vancouver Canuckland and Dreamland would be that Podkolzin and Höglander turn into top six producing forwards, okay? Now, imagine if the dream is that they played on the same line. I'm a huge Podkolzin fan, but let's just be honest. He hasn't lived up to the hype. He was, I believe, 10th overall in the drafting. He just hasn't, he's not been great yet. And I see potential in this guy. And then you see Höglander, who comes as our second round pick and has all this skill and has a great rookie season and then has now digressed. And he's in the AHL. Both of them are in the AHL. But imagine just for a moment. Let's dream for a moment, okay? What if we dreamed about Podkolzin being on the left, JT Miller in the center, and Höglander on the right? Oh, wouldn't that be awesome? Or let's just say that it would be Pedersen with Kuzmenko on the left and Höglander on the right. And then you have Podkolzin and JT Miller and Beauvillier in some kind of form there. Or Brock Besser goes back to his goal-scoring prowess. And maybe he's the right winger that would be the guy. And we'd have not only two great lines, but all those guys that are on our top two lines that now those guys have solidified those spots are now dropping to our third line. And we're rolling three lines of scoring lines out there. I mean, that's living the Vancouver Canucks dream, right? Because the real ultimate dream for our franchise is to win a Stanley Cup. Wouldn't it be great if we won multiple Stanley Cups? I just think about these things every once in a while and say, man, if Podkolzin and Höglander could turn out, if they had a bounce back year, if they take steps, and I mean significant steps this year, how much better would our team be? And I'm looking forward to this season, as you can tell. So I'd love to hear what you have to say. Do the Rev Trev hat track you're already watching. Comment what you think living the dream in Vancouver would be. And please subscribe to the channel. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for supporting me. And I hope that you enjoyed this passionate, realistic, honest Canuck content. Of course, always go Canucks, go.